Okay, how to create this? This he's saying to me on S1. So we go to S1. Where is S1? S2, S3. This is S1. We enter. Then what we should execute this command. We enable, then configure terminal, and to define on this switch five VLANs. We call VLAN 10, we give it name. VLAN 20, we give it name. VLAN, we give it name. Then VLAN 99, we call it for management. And VLAN 150 we call it name voice. Then we take all this and execute them at the terminal of S1. Enter. Then we end to finish up. Okay. So this way we configure several VLANs at a switch. We define them. We give them ID. This is VLAN ID, VLAN name. VLAN ID, VLAN name. Okay. Then I made for you screenshots as well. Okay, then after that, which command will only display the VLAN name, status, and associated ports on a switch? It's the show VLAN brief, right? Let's check on S1. Remember how was it S1? And now let's check. Now look, now after these configurations here, as you see here, we have added here all these VLANs. You see? Okay, we have added these LANs. So this is the default VLAN V1, and these have we configured yet. Okay. This way we configured the VLANs on the switch S1, but we didn't assign to this LAN which port, to the another LAN VLAN which another port. Okay, so then we'll check this on the three for example on switch 2. Let's check on switch 2. On switch 2 enable, and we execute the command. We didn't assign them yet. We didn't create or configure the VLANs on S2 yet. Okay. So now what should we do? The question is, create the VLANs on S2 and S3. Use the same commands from step 1 to create the name, to create and name the same VLANs on S2 and S3. So we will use this same command here on S2. We should take this one. We go to S2. We are in S2, so we click OK and enter, then end. Then now we click on this command to check if we have already created these VLANs. As you see here, we have already created the 5 VLANs here. Okay, now we should go to S3, switch 3, which is here. Okay, And let's check, for example, show VLAN brief before creating this. This, you see there is no VLANs here. So if we create them now on 3 or switch 3, we go here and we enter, then end, then we execute this one. You will see that these VLANs have been created. But as you see, they are not yet assigned to port numbers. Okay. So now what should we do? Verify. Step 4, verify the VLAN configurations. Step 4, what did we do? As I told you, we have done the verifications and I've shown you the these VLANs have been configured on each switch, but no port is assigned to each VLAN. Step assign part 3. Now we want to assign. So yet what we've done yet, what we did yet, we only created on switch 1, 2, 3 the VLANs. We assigned them ID and name. And here we defined 5 VLANs, 5 VLANs, 5 VLANs, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30 here, 10, 20, 30 at each one. And also for each switch, there is the VLAN 99 for management, and also for management VLAN 99, VLAN 99 also for management. Then we defined at each of them the VLAN for the voice with ID 150. Okay. Now what we want to do? Now he's saying to me, assign VLANs to the active ports on S2. For example, we go to S2. Okay, we go to S2, which is this one. We maximize, we enter. Then what should we do now? Now we should assign which interfaces. He's saying to me 10 to 011 Ethernet, 20 to 018 and 06. As you see here this VLAN is assigned F011, here 018, and interface VLAN 30, it has F06. So how can we configure this? How can we attach or we assign this VLAN to this port and here and there? It's easy enough to do that. What we should do, we should call the interface, then switch port, then we should if there is a service, a quality of service, we should call another parameters. Okay, so now we are in step 4. Okay, on S2, here on S2, what should we do? We should configure terminal. Okay, so configure terminal, we enter to configurations. Then we should define 3 interfaces. Interface 0, F011, F018, F06. And then we will assign each interface or port to the VLAN. To do so, we should do these three comments. For example, the first three comments here. This is switch port mode access. What does this mean? It means that you are specify permanently this port as mode access. It means that for one, it allows the traffic for one VLAN. Now we are defining this port will permanently serve one port. But switch port access VLAN, it will assign this port to this LAN only, to VLAN 10 with ID 10. Okay? Then we will do the other interfaces in the same way. So as you see, we define all of them, then we tap on enter and click and we're done. So this way we assign each port, each VLAN to each port or interface as you did here. Switch mode access, switch port access VLAN number or VLAN ID, and the same way. Now we should also do this at the same thing on VLAN. For VLANs also this part, but on S. Now we are doing on S2 for these parts. Now we should do this, but on S3. Okay, so now we close this. We go to S3 and then we enter configure as before. As you see, we do the same interface F011 for this interface. Switch port mode access, switch port mode access VLAN 10. We assign this VLAN 10 is this port. VLAN 20 to 018 port, 30 to 06 port, and then we click enter, then end. Okay. Okay, now